I'm going to give you guys some tips when you're writing your resume. Right now, the market is very competitive. Everybody has a degree, going to college and trying to get a higher education. So when you apply for a job, it gets very competitive. So when I review resumes, I look for specific things. I mean, formatting is a very important thing that you have to do. Make sure everything's formatted the same. Everything's spaced out the same, because the way it looks is a big thing. Now, let's start from the top and move our way down on a typical resume. The heading. Keep it simple. Your name, your phone number, your address, and your email address. Try to keep it professional. Try to keep it simple, because that's something that the recruiter or the administrator is going to look at when they send you the email. And if you have that immature looking email, I look past that and be like, no, this guy or this female is not right for the job. That's one of the things. Then move down to the objective. Some people don't like it, some people do. Some people leave it out, some people put it in. I don't care for it, I don't look at it. It's very generic. Most of the time it's very boilerplate, and people just try to look for something online and put it there. But basically, if you put the objective there, make sure that it's something that is focused for the job. Talk to the administrator basically in a few sentences of why you want that job, basically what you're looking to get from that job, etc. Now let's go down to your education. Education is very important. However, make sure that it's relevant to the job. For example, if you're going for a position as a lawyer or a paralegal, don't put a degree in biology. It's something that is not very needed for that position, and make sure to keep it simple. If you don't have a high GPA, if you have a low GPA, don't put your GPA on there. It's really unnecessary. Make sure if you put a GPA on it, make sure it's over a 3.5 and you graduated with honors. For some firms or some jobs it is important, but for others it's not. If it's important, then you have no other choice, just put it there. If it's not, leave it out, because it's really unnecessary. So you just put the name of the school, the year you attended, the degree you got, and where the school is located. From there, move to the job descriptions or your work history. That's the most important part, and that's the part that you have to focus the most of the time. The work history is where you put your past jobs, and also make sure, like I said, for education, that you put relevant jobs. So put jobs that are relevant. If you're going for a law firm, put jobs that you worked as a paralegal or a legal assistant, as a lawyer and an associate, or etc. So make sure they're relevant jobs. And after you put the name of the firm or wherever you worked at the company and your position, make sure you describe what is it that you did, and make sure that it's oriented as well to the position that you're looking for. If you're looking for a position as an administrator, make sure that the description is talking about things that a regular administrator would do. So, like I said, make sure that the work description of your past job are relevant to the job that you're looking for. Then move down to skills. This is an important part. Make sure that the skills that you put there are actually skills. If you're looking for an administrative job, put QuickBooks and Excel. Those are two programs that not everybody is very familiar with, even though Excel is in a lot of our computers nowadays. So make sure that you put skills that are verifiable and they're actually skills. For example, there was this guy that came in and his resume said that he knew French. He was asked, how much French do you know? And this guy really just knew how to say hi, hello, how are you, what's your name, do you speak English? It was very limited, but he still said that he knew how to speak French. So if you know a language, make sure to put how proficient you are. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or expert, or advanced, whatever you want to call it. So that's another thing that you have to worry about. Make sure that it's verifiable and it's a skill that is actually a skill. And another thing that I want to tell you, keep your resume between 1 or 2 pages. If you see that your work experience is so long that it can take 3 pages, put the ones that, the most important ones, the most recent ones. And, on your cover letter, you can say that you can give them a more expanded review of your resume if they need it. But keep it to 1 or 2. Most people like it just 1 page.